This is Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. Number 1, 2 Republican Tennessee legislators submitted a bill to change a portion of a Nashville street that currently honors the late civil rights leader and U.S. Congressman, Representative John R. Lewis Way. State Representative Paul Sherrill and State Senator Frank Nicely submitted a bill before the Nashville City Council stating they only wanted to change 0.2 miles of the street to President Donald Trump Boulevard, right before the state legislature buildings. The John Lewis March Committee, in its opposition to the bill, stated the move undermines the message of Congressman Lewis and is an attempt to erase the work of a black civil rights icon. Number 2, February 19, 1942, the United States military activated the 100th Fighter Squadron in the 332 Fighter Group. We know them today as the Tuskegee Airmen. The 100th Fighter Squadron was the second African-American combat unit of the Tuskegee Airmen and the Army Air Force. The first was the 99th, activated March 22, 1941. During their time, black people were allowed to serve in the military, but the extent of their service was a highly contested issue among top-ranking military officials. The Tuskegee Airmen defied both gravity and expectations, proving that not only could they fly, they were as good as any of America's pilots during the war. Number 3, a former prison guard at a federal facility in Mississippi, Tarshana Thomas, has been sentenced to 3 years of probation for devising a scheme to cash in on COVID relief loans. Thomas worked as a correctional officer at the Federal Correction Complex in Yazoo City, claimed to be the sole proprietor of a dog breeding and sitting service when she applied for the money. Thomas was also ordered to pay over $15,000 in restitution for her role in the fraud. Number 4, Ralph Blaine Smith, a 49-year-old black man, was wrongly imprisoned for 21 years and is now receiving $1.3 million in settlement from the state of Ohio. The Columbus, Ohio resident was sentenced to 67 years in prison in the year 2000 after being accused of an armed robbery in Lancaster, Ohio. Prosecutors claim Smith and another black man broke into a family home occupied by 2 adults and their children. Smith maintained his innocence for the next 20 years. Number 5, with the largest single payday approaching, Americans can save themselves some grief by opening an account that can receive electronic payments. Though the IRS can mail you a paper check, the fastest and safest way is through a free electronic direct deposit. Read more about it in today's newsletter brought to you by Texas CPA Katrina M. Kraft. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Be firm in your conviction, but flexible with your approach to living. Okay, Gumby. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with comedian Damon Williams as we discuss today's top headlines and more. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.